his spot. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Arizona's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they will prove it. They can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking downfield, it's Rich. Let's it fly. He makes a catch. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell, is becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Complete to the left. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Firing to the right, complete. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Part of the backfield, it's Thompson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Arizona. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse,
he's got it on the outside. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
and I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. It's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own.
Job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
They have not been able to run it in. Will they try again on 3rd and goal? Using his feet. He runs his in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense earlier this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. And tackled there by the defense.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. Hey, how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Rich. Arizona runs out the punt tee. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Unload quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And a great job by the QB, finally running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Completion to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 42. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. On the field goal try. Ball at the 10, and here they come to go for it on 4th and short. Off the RPO. Quarterback looking for the first. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to...
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back.
So when you come out of your earnings and the shadow of your earnings and bad things happen, you want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you run after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field.
Exclamation point on that drive. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Back to throw. It's Rich. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. This one's complete. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. give out of the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Pocket breaking down. Defense grabs the football. There he goes.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Rich. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse it.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Creates a little space. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to take a shot. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points. It's because
And he rolls in the house.
I'll tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much as the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. No reason to be in a big first set of downs. The blow and throw off the RPO. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. The RPO is complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That's a fly. Right in the window for the score.
And the offense had the look they liked. Tight ends are such matchup problems because of their size, because of their athleticism. And this offense does a nice job moving this guy around, especially in this area of the field.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bring in the heat. And down he goes back at the 3. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it out fast. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Arizona runs out the punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry. That's what it is. Defense. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Play the passing game, single snap, get a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They
second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Ace running downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground to make 41. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to throw it again. Fires left. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Let's go! Let's go! Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Running through contact. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Wildcats! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
On the gun, he leaves it with the back.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Dumps it to the back. Right on the money. They've got the defense reeling
ourselves coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UNC! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Get him down at the 14-yard line. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the play that...
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud on them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Smashes through the tackle. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. Here we go. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a push.
Very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
He's going for it all. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. A huge pickup on the way before he goes out of bounds. But the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Makes the grab. Knocked down.
I don't know what you want. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Hall. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what...
Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game. Has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They
extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the returner will be knocked down. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Arizona runs out the punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Under fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The give to the lone running back. Got enough for the first down. Lowers those pads. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pass rush. Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and get it.
Oh, he's got some space. And we have breaking news. They scored yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot in the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33 with the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive